So what's the biggest secret to doing business, scaling business, making sales online in today's very crowded world? Hey, it's Dean Graziosi. Welcome to the Own Your Future podcast behind the scenes. This is every Thursday, 10 minutes or less, just sharing some of the breakthroughs, some of the things I discovered before or after from the previous podcast. This one was with Pace Morby. Oh my God, if you haven't seen it, it's pure fire. Listen to this in less than 10 minutes and then go download that, go watch it, follow, subscribe, make sure you don't miss an episode. And thanks for making this one of the best podcasts, top podcasts on the planet right now. Let's talk about how to thrive in business online in today's very crowded world. There's so much online. You get on your phone, you are just scrolling nonstop and you see ad after ad. What makes someone stop? What makes you stand out? What allows you to earn the trust of someone to give you money, to say yes to you, to work with you, to hire your company, or gets them to buy your book? I don't know what your business is, but obviously you're online, or unless say you live someplace, remote, and you rent jet skis. I don't know. But what I see heading into the next decade, especially, and you should write this down, is reciprocity. Building value in advance more than ever before in history. Pace Morby teaches people how to invest in real estate. Before that, he did hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate transactions. So he wasn't a guy that just decided to teach it. He is the real deal. He is amazing at what he does. In fact, I'm going to be investing with him. And then he decided to teach. But when he decided to teach, he just wanted to serve. He didn't know how to enter this industry. He didn't know what Tony and I have been doing for almost 70 years between us, how to sell what you know, how to impact others. He just started helping. And people were saying, no, you're giving away too much. It's too much work. He started by meeting people at 7-Eleven and just teaching them and walking through real estate deals. Then it got so big, he was meeting in parking lots and bringing whiteboards and just showing them and bringing them to houses and show them how to do it. He was building value in advance without realizing. He was building reciprocity. He was building, it's kind of a buzzword now, but most people don't know how to do it. He was building a community of people who appreciated him, who knew, liked, and trusted him because he did more for them in advance without asking for anything. And when he did, they surely wanted everything he had. So I want you to think about this. Have you watched a webinar in the last year of your life? In a webinar, a 90-minute presentation that makes an offer. I'm not knocking webinars. I've done webinars for 20 plus years. But have you ever watched a webinar that was so just the pitch and you didn't gain any value? By the time you got to the offer, you either bought it because you wanted the product or were mad that you wasted 90 minutes of your life. Guilty, been there, have sat through those and been frustrated at the end. It's one of the reasons we do 5-day challenges and we do 5-day free events. And we do make an offer during those in most all cases after we earn respect, after we deliver massive value. I want to tell you this, we've been in this so long, watching what Pace reminded me of is so many of you are asking for money. You're asking for the purchase without delivering value in advance. When you do, say, a webinar or a sales pitch that doesn't deliver value, when you're done, if you bought, like I said, but if you didn't buy, it's kind of like, oh, it's annoying. And you don't ever do business with that person again. So I want you to think of this frame, and I said it when I was on with Pace, is ripening green fruit. You see, if you do a webinar or you do just a hardcore sales pitch without delivering any value, you're going to get some sales. That's ripe fruit. But all the green fruit are the people that need more data, that want to know, like, and trust you, but you didn't give them enough. They're the green fruit and you just let that die on the vine. Where smart companies go, hey, I'd love to sell to the people that are ready, but I'd love to deliver so much value to those that aren't ready in advance that when they are ready, I'm the person they choose. So what Pace did he's got 700 employees now across all of his companies. Imagine that. And he started his education part of his business in a parking lot delivering value. So where in your future business or your current business can you start? And this was Eben Pagan, a friend of mine said this a decade ago. Where can you move the free line? Where can you start giving away more information? You know, if you go to Costco on the weekend, they give away the sausages at the end of the row. They're giving you that. You eat it like, damn, that was good. I think I'm going to go buy it. Reciprocity, value in advance. Where can you do that in your business? Now, again, I did what we call the live class launch for years, where I'd go a couple hours and then I would make an offer at the end. But I would make sure and I would obsess that if people came, they'd go, I don't really want the offer, but that was pretty cool information. I'm excited. I'm motivated. I want to do something different. And I've just obsessed on that over the years, that our 90-minute went to 2 hours, went to 3 hours, went to 4 hours. Now, a lot of times we'll do a 5-hour event like we did with Matthew McConaughey, 90% value with the offer of his product in it. By the time we got to the offer, I'm hoping people are like, oh my God, I got so much value. Of course I want what's next. In August, we're doing a 5-day, Tony Robbins and I, with some amazing guests, we're doing a 5-day free event. Why? Because I want people to get done with day one and go, damn, that was amazing. Holy crap. I can't wait to come to day 2. Damn, that was amazing. Day 2, I want to give so much value that if we make an offer or when we say, hey, hope you love that, would you like more? People are like, hell yes, I want more. You gave me so much for free. You delivered value in advance. You proved what you know. I know, like, and trust you guys because of what you've done. Of course, I want to continue this journey. Now, I'm not just saying make it about what I do, but this is my world. This is Tony's world. We get to impact people's lives for a living. That's why I'm doing this podcast for free. I'm delivering hopefully value to you and building reciprocity so you show up for our events. And someday you buy a course or become part of our coaching program. I want to build value. There's no secret to that. And those that don't, I want you to be like, I don't want any of that. But I got a lot of cool info on his podcast. So this is just a real quick one to say, Pace built a company with 700 employees doing amazing things. He did it because he cared. He served. He gave more than he asked for, especially in the beginning. And then when he made an offer, by the time he did, people are like, he gave me so much. Of course, I want what's next. I want you to think about this. Think if someone is listening to your sales presentation and it's all just a pitch and their arms are crossed the entire time and their brow is furrowed and they're like, yeah, I knew you were going to sell something. Think about delivering value so their arms come uncrossed and they start leaning in going, this is pretty cool. And then they get to a point and go, this is so cool. I'd like more of it. Imagine if they were thinking to themselves, I'd like a lot more. I hope they're selling something that goes deeper. And by the time you get to their offer, they're like, well, thank goodness you have something to sell me. I want you to think about that as you start or launch your new business, or you want to scale the current business you're in. More value, move the free line, build reciprocity, give them so much that if they want to do more, you are the absolute only person they're going to buy from. Thanks for listening to the Own Your Future podcast. Can't wait to see you next week. Wait till you see the guest we have next week. Going to blow your mind. Talk soon.